Get some crops up right now.
That's right.
So sorry, but we kind of need it.
Well, if you're farming, if you're farming, getting crops out of the field, that's one thing. But if you're getting them out of the pond, that's another thing. It brings us straight to where we are today. We're with Miss Delores, and we're cooking up some catfish with a little cream sauce, right?
We are, with a basil cream sauce. I've got the fresh basil out of my garden.
I know.
Smells so good.
And she's brought it to me before. It is awesome.
Yes, yes. And you and Tawana can have the rest of the basil. We're going to chop a fourth of a cup of that and add it last to our basil cream sauce. And what I did with our catfish, the other night when Steve and I fixed this recipe, it was really delicious. You know, I floured it lightly and I put it in the pan and, you know, browned it. But what I did today was put it in panko and put it in the oven and bake it for about 15 minutes. And one of the secrets of panko, you toast your panko before you bake it, and it makes it extra crispy.
Did you just do that in the skillet?
Yeah, I did it in this skillet, you know, and with like 2 teaspoons of olive oil to a cup of panko, and just saute it until it just starts turning golden brown.
So it gets that good, beautiful crunch when you bite into
All
it.
those secrets, I need to write them all down.
Yes, you do.
We'll keep reminding you.
So what do we got going here?
Okay. We have got 3 tablespoons of butter in here and half of an onion to start our basil cream sauce.
Which is where the fragrance is coming from.
Yes, yes. And then we're going to add some garlic. I always like to add my garlic last so I don't brown it.
Now this is where that fragrance really pops, because that garlic, as soon as it hits the oil, it releases.
Well, this is just such a flavorful recipe. You're going to love this one. And we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of flour. And we're going to just spread that out. And then I have a whisk over here.
Right next to you. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm going to get in there and help you. How's that?
And help me out.
Look at that, Tawana. See, I'm cooking for you this morning.
See, I've got my sous chefs here.
That's right.
Ooh, listen, you
Look
are
at
doing
that.
really good.
Very proud of you,
It
Hunter.
hasn't lumped up at all.
I'm telling you.
And then
Good
to
job.
And then to thicken our
I do
sauce.
this occasionally.
Well, you are a good cook, I understand. I do. You love to cook.
I do. I love to eat. So if you love to eat good food, you better learn to
Me
cook.
too. I'm right there.
So what next, Miss
Okay,
Dolores?
we're going to add about half a cup of chicken broth to it.
Ooh.
And then it will start to thicken. And after it thickens a while, you can go ahead and stir.
Ooh.
Yes, ma'am.
We have a cup of heavy cream to put in here. And we're going to add our basil last. We'll get the sauce. The other night I added fresh mushrooms in it too.
Ooh.
And that was really good. And then I've got a little jar of pimentos, sliced pimentos. So it's just going to look just, you know, just have that little bit of a pop with the red in there.
All right, this is, I got to say, this is shocking to me. I mean, just how, just
Doesn't it do
2
great?
tablespoons of flour, and that's what it turns into. I tell you, one question real quick. When you're cooking with cream, what's your secret to kind of get it to, like, reduce, I guess?
Time.
Just time?
Yes,
Patience.
yes. It doesn't take long. And then at the very end, we're going to add a little of the Parmesan cheese. I've got the pasta cooked already. I'm going to put the catfish fillets in the oven and let them warm up. So we'll have them nice and warm.
And
when
we'll
we
let
get
you,
ready to come in.
give you the time to get that sauce just
Yes,
perfect.
it's
Ooh, I
gonna
like
be
that.
Perfect, it is.
And we'll come back to you in a little bit. Stay with us. We've got more Good Morning Mississippi when we return, and we're going to get to see this dish amazingly put together right at the end of the show.
Because I'm just trying to eat.
She's got
here.
to go back to eating. We're finishing up right here with Miss Delores, and honestly, I've already tasted everything, and I'm knocked out of the park, Miss Delores. This was so good.
Well, thank you. And Tawana said of everything I've cooked, this is probably her second favorite.
After that
So,
catfish BLT.
catfish BLT. With
Definitely the favorite.
It's so
It's
good.
really good.
And you've got a plate dressed up right here, but you making another one?
Yeah, I was going to take one for you to take with you today, but this just turns out beautiful.
You just lay the pasta down, put
Yeah.
the fish on top.
Put the fish on top, and then I just put a little of the basil cream sauce on it, and garnished it with some fresh basil, and it just makes an absolutely beautiful presentation.
Now we saw you start this earlier. We didn't see you finish it. What all else did you add to this? Because I'm seeing some fresh basil. You actually threw it right in there.
Yeah, I threw it in last. You know, I went ahead and chopped it, but it was really easy. Put 3 tablespoons of butter and an onion, Saute the onion until it's tender, and then add about 2 tablespoons of flour, which you did so beautifully.
I did amazingly.
Very
yes.
proud of you.
So you made the roux, and we added half a cup of chicken broth and stirred, and then 8 ounces of cream. Yes. And you could use half and half if you wanted to use that, but I decided to go for the gusto today.
Well,
Thank you for going for the gusto.
Yes.
Absolutely. It's so good. Be sure to check our Facebook pages. Miss Delores is going to put up on her Facebook page the recipes. We'll put it up on ours. We hope you guys have a great day. Good Morning America starts now. We'll see you tomorrow. We're going to finish eating.